What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. It is Friday, September the 22nd at 7 a.m. New York time. Good morning to everyone stateside. Good afternoon to everyone on the other side of the pond, and good evening to everyone on the other side of the world. Wherever you are, I hope you're having a great day. And it's Friday, baby. It's Friday. This is the day that most traders dread because the weekend is here, and we love being on the charts and trying to catch trophy buck setups, and they force you to get off of the charts and not be able to do anything on Saturdays and Sundays. And so this is the last trading day of the week. But here on Venator Trading, it's a great day, because our amazing sponsors of the 10K to $2 million funding challenge live stream bespoke funding program have given us a certain number of $10,000 classic challenge accounts to give away. And we're doing one this morning at 8:30. We are doing a 10K account giveaway. Someone here on the live stream will head into the weekend with a brand new $10,000 Classic Challenge account. And that's coming up in an hour and a half. And we'll do it the same way we do it here every single week. I will post a tweet that you will need to go and repost. And then we will use the Twitter picker giveaway to pick the winner. So that's coming up. Fully recovered from yesterday's tragic loss. What a roller coaster of a ride. Getting tagged in, being in profit, getting all the way up to stop loss, coming all the way back down into profit, and then watching it just get run is what it is. Took the L. It's fine. I haven't updated the stats, so we're going to go ahead and do that live on the stream. I wanted to do that live on the stream this morning, just so everyone could see that we do update everything live as we go. So we're down to 2 wins and 7 losses and 3 break evens. So we've taken 12 trades and not doing so hot right now, statistically speaking, but that's going to turn around. Still are well within. Oh, I need to get over at this other screen. Sorry. 39885 is where the, where'd that go? There it is. 39885. So we're back down to 6% into drawdown here. We've been here before. We have been here before. Come on. Yes. 376.93. Stand by. We're just getting up all the stats updated, getting all the accounts updated. Back to 4%, and this one will be down to about 5% now on the 100K. 196.97. All right, all stats updated. Oh, I'm ready to hit a winning streak. Oh man, the stupid video camera. Come on, camera, work. Oh, there you go. Oh, it's coming back. All right, so everything's updated. We're gonna hit some winners here. It's just a matter of time and a matter of being patient. All right, so we're back on the 10K to $2 million live stream. We're still everything is still very much in play for me. My dollar bias is still this higher time frame draw on liquidity. Expecting that to get tapped into. So until that happens, I'm going to be looking for opportunities to sell GU and EU. And we were looking at AU yesterday. We did AU, I think last week or the week before, whatever. If AU gets back up into this hourly breaker right here, I might just sell AU. It would take out yesterday's high, and I still think we're going to see some weakness here. So this setup right here, it's touched into that breaker once, but it hasn't come back up into it. And I think when it does, this thing's going to collapse right here. Hourly time frame. This is the, I might even just sell right over the top of Thursday's now, here's the thing on an hourly time frame. I'm not just going to sell this because it's there, but this is the swing position. You would probably, if this got tagged in today, you'd probably have to hold that through the weekend, which I'm not a fan of here on the stream. I don't hold over the weekend. I don't hold over. But from just a setup perspective, we have run buy-side liquidity very aggressively, and then we had a very aggressive displacement back through, and we have not come back up into rebalance any of this. And I think when it does, you get the rollover. We might be able to find a higher time frame. A lower time frame entry once it gets up in here, grabs some liquidity and displaces through maybe on the 15-minute. You might be able to find an entry to get involved with there, but that's what I'm kind of eyeballing on AU. I think that's going to be a nice looking setup. GU has taken out yesterday's low. I still think this volume imbalance, we've tapped into the higher time frame draw liquidity that we had for the week already. Dollar still bullish. We do have, let's see, what is it? We have the flash manufacturing PMI that comes out at 945. If I find a trade set up here early in the session, I would take it. But I think, I can't remember, but I think that might be the red folder news that I took an L on. Was it last week or the week before? 2 weeks ago, maybe. When I forgot, we had an order limit set, and I had said if it didn't get triggered by a certain time, I would delete it. And then I just completely forgot that we even had the red folder news, and I just left it, and it got just completely trashed. So if we can find a setup here on GU, EU, EU's tapped into yesterday's low. It had news overnight. There weren't really many. I was just looking through. There weren't really many great setups overnight. Nothing really materialized. You did get a run of liquidity, no real displacement. And then when you did get it, there was no clean fair value gap or pullback into those areas. EU had this displacement, but then the very next candle came up. Didn't really leave you a good opportunity there to try to get short anywhere. So, we'll see. One thing I was looking at is on the higher time frame. We're coming in, next week will be the final week of September. So you've already tapped into the monthly draw on liquidity. The question is the euro dollar on this higher time frame monthly going to close below this level right here? I think it's definitely going to close below last month's candle, which is going to, and it's going to leave quite a gap when October opens. If it continues to stay bearish, it's going to leave quite a fair value gap in here. We have a massive fair value gap down here that was created end of the year last year. Wondering on a higher time frame perspective on the monthly, what kind of draw on liquidity that fair value gap is going to have on euro dollar. Right now, we're still bullish on on the overall dollar, the DXY, and you can see here on the monthly time frame Y, we're still aiming for these relative equal highs up here. Tap into this monthly fair value gap. This is the monthly fair value gap already that euro dollar is still very far away from. So could portend that we start to see a reversal here. If dollar taps up into this and starts falling away, you're going to have a pretty massive divergence on the euro dollar and the DXY correlation, where euro is not wanting to come down into these levels right now, and the DXY aggressively ran those same correlated levels. You might be seeing a seasonal flip here heading through into the end of the year. We'll just keep our eye on it and watch. But until this higher time frame gets tapped into for me on DXY, I do think I'm still going to be looking for. It could just reach right up into it next week, and then we just pull back. We don't close above it, and then that starts through October. We start coming back down in to get a little retracement. If you look at the weekly, we're due for a pullback, right? Like, you've had 10 straight weeks. Look at the run of the dollar. Like, it has just been a complete, just nonstop bullish price run. And I think when it gets there, you're going to see it in. This is not healthy market action. This is not like you saw it here, right? How many weeks was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, and then you got a retracement. Where else do you see such a massive 10-week bullish run without any kind of pullback? It doesn't exist. This has been an historic dollar bull run over these last 10 weeks. And it's due. So now it's time. You've run sell side right here, and now aggressively moved away. You're about to run buy side. And what can you expect to happen after you run into a higher time frame external draw on liquidity? You're going to expect some type of reversal. Can it keep going up? Absolutely. Could we get 12 weeks or 14 weeks in a row? Yes, we could. But once it taps into this, I believe you're going to you're going to tap into relative equal highs. You're going to tap into a volume imbalance, which we're kind of inside of right now. A volume imbalance right here. And then you have this fair value gap right above that draw on liquidity. Once it taps into that, you can expect, I think, a healthier retracement here. So we're just gonna have to keep our eye on it. But until we see that, I think this higher time frame here get tapped into, I'm still going to remain on the bullish bandwagon. You've got to keep riding with the trend. There's no reason to reverse and take different trades or change your bias until you see that higher time frame switch. So here on GU, what I would want to see here is we need to see a stab of buy-side liquidity and then displacement away. Euro dollar the same. If we jump back down here into the lower time frames, you would want to see a run of buy-side liquidity and then displacement away. So it could be this volume imbalance here above these highs, a quick stab up, and then away. We're obviously in a very tight consolidation trading zone right here to end yesterday. So this was Thursday after a big move down. You had a consolidation day. So today, what's today going to be? We don't know. Could be more consolidation. But we'll just be patient and watch and wait. I come into the market every single trading session neutral, flat. I'm not expecting to take a trade. I know what I want to see happen, and if I see it, I'm ready to execute. And if I don't see it, I'm perfectly content sitting on my hands, doing nothing, not pushing a button. That's just the name of the game, and that's how you protect your account. That's how you get out of drawdown eventually. And we will eventually get out of drawdown. But Aussie dollar, I still like very much. If we can get a pop up above these highs here in the morning, tap into yesterday's high, and then get displacement away, Aussie dollar might be a nice play, a nice setup for us here in the morning session. This is the hourly higher time frame there. I'm going to take that off, and we know what we're looking for. Really what I'm looking for is a run of yesterday's high. Or sorry, Wednesday's high. I don't know why I said yesterday's high. I guess it is yesterday's high, technically. On the daily time frame, this is yesterday's high. That's what we're waiting for, is to get a run above that. And once we do, I would be looking for a reversal there. All right. So, oh geez, what happened? Sorry, my screen just went blank on me, and I'm assuming everything is still working. I just had a flash, and I don't know what happened, but I'm assuming it looks like everything is still working. Yeah, okay, everything's good. All right, I'm going to jump over into the chat now. I'll say good morning to our viewers. We'll see what's going on over there, and then we're just going to chill. We'll do our 10K account giveaway in about an hour and 12 minutes, and then we'll be good to go. Good morning, John, first in. Always one of the first in and one of the first to hit that like button. Appreciate you being here, my friend. Ashok Yadav, good morning. Gareth Pollock, good morning. Cool Gamer, Adrian Joseph, Cisco. Everyone liked the stream. I agree, Cisco. Thanks for the shout out. Kamating Trader, throwing some fish up in there, so that's cool. Nice. I think those are fish. I don't even know what that little blue thing is. Red Ezekiel, hello. H, what's up, man? New rule for winning the giveaway. You have to like the stream. There's no way. I don't think there's a way for me to see who's hit the like button and who hasn't. Maybe there is. Maybe that could be like an old man YouTube thing that I just don't know how to work. I don't know how to work this technology. Beeswax, hello. Mike, hello. NKC World, I am here. Hello, everyone. Welcome into the stream, my friend, and thanks for jumping in the chat. Mr. Partha G, glad you're here again. Red Ezekiel says, Def, Cool Gamer, Venator, hot streak incoming. I agree, man. We are due for a winning streak. This has been the worst trading performance, two month trading performance that I've had in about 2 years. Well, since I've really started being funded. And it's happening here on the live stream for the world to see, to witness. So it is what it is. It doesn't bother me. It's not a reflection of who I am as a person. It is a reflection of who I am as a trader, because I'm sitting here calling these trades live and doing it in front of the world. No hiding behind no masks or manipulation of a fake account or server. Just sitting here trading every day. So July we were down. July was our first red month in a long time. And then August, we were actually positive. We were 2% in profit in August. We did not get out of drawdown from July. July, we were 4%. 4 or 6% drawdown in July. We were 2% profit, which got us back up to 4% drawdown in August. And now we're minus 2% for September. We're back to where we were. So we've had a red month, a green month, and now we still have all week next week. We still have all week next week. We might still be able to at least be either break even or maybe a small profit for the month of September. So it's been a 3-month grind of just trying to be patient and remain steadfast and faithful to my trading plan and my execution. And we've hit a streak, we've hit a patch, and at any moment and at any time that can completely reverse and come back. So I don't stress about it. This is not my main trading source of income. Not that doesn't affect me, but it's just I don't sit here and stress out about this. I don't stress out that I'm in drawdown. I don't stress out that I've only won 2 wins out of the last 12 that we've taken. I don't stress and get mad that we've had probably 4 or 5 trades get swerved on our entry by 1 to 2 pips only to run to full take profit. That would have completely changed the stats that you currently see on the screen. I don't get upset about that. The only thing that I am worried about is making sure that I am doing exactly the same thing every single trading session. That's it. It's all I care about. Did I execute my trading plan today? Yes or no? And if I did, it was a successful trading day. And sometimes that means, did I execute my trading plan today? Did I not take a trade? Yes, then that was a successful trading day because I didn't execute. There was no trade to take. That means it was a successful trading day. I didn't miss an opportunity. I didn't get scared and not pull the trigger. I didn't hesitate and miss out on a move that I knew I should have taken. So not taking a trade, very successful trading day. Taking a trade, as long as it meets my criteria and I follow my plan, successful trading day, win or loss. I am also Cool Gamer ready for the hot streak incoming. I agree with you. Camating, I'm not even ready for a funded account, well, I hope you win. If you're not ready, you don't have to start taking trades on it. You can sit on it and hold it. And just then when you're ready, you can jump in. Blitzdina, hello. AMBX, hi, man. Bastian Schultz, welcome back into the stream. Zero Hypnos, can you write when the raffle will be announced? I have 8:30, almost 1 hour from right now, we will do the giveaway. Cisco, yeah, AU, good setup. I chose NU over AU. I haven't looked at NU. I was just looking at AU because we had it up from yesterday's stream. So we'll see how that goes. Ben Kulin Investama, hello world. Welcome in, my friend. Thanks for being here on the stream and jumping in the chat. Sharif Ashraf, good morning, good morning. Welcome in. Ube Java, I'm coming. Welcome in. What's about today PMI news at dollar? It's weak or strong. It's flash manufacturing. It's the same news that the pound had, that euro had. So I'm still just anticipating maybe a pop, a little strength on the foreigns, and then a pullback, and the dollar's going to find some strength. That's my current plan of attack. You trade gold, Brad? Not really. We will look at gold occasionally. I did trade gold when we first started the stream, and then we had a breakup. We got into a back and forth with each other, and we did not see eye to eye, and so we're on a little timeout from each other right now. Bastion Schultz, dear Brad, please look at pound CAD. Is it reversing? We'll jump in and look at some other charts here in just a minute. I want to kind of get through the good mornings. Java Trader, permission to join the study. Java, you should be able to jump into the Discord. I haven't put that link up, but I can. Let me generate a new link. Copied. There we go. We will put the Discord link in the chat right now. And you're happy to join the community over there and hop into what we're doing. Bastion Schultz or a pound CAD downside will continue. We'll look at that. Victor says, good morning, Fritz. What's up? Good morning, Fritz. LOL. What's up? Welcome in. David Dreams. Good morning, Venators. Commenting Trader says, that's a turtle soup from Dollar. Maybe. There's so many different ways to look at the market. We all see things the way we see them, and you have to stick to your plan and execute to your system, no matter what your analysis is. And it might be different from mine. It might be different from 10 other people on here, or it might be perfectly in line with the majority of the stream. But you have to stick to your analysis. That is how you become a successful trader, not by jumping from bias to bias, listening to this Twitter person or this person on YouTube or this person in a Discord community. You have to do your own analysis. You have to be confident in that, and then you need to stick to it and let your edge play out. FN says, good morning. Welcome in. Ben A. Morning, Brad. I know yesterday you said you liked the confluences for your EU trade, but you didn't like the equal highs just above it. In hindsight, would you still consider it a valid trade? Yes, I still consider it a valid trade. I did point out the equal highs. It was fine. I knew the risk of that, and I still took it. And that's exactly, I would do it again. I would do it again. Ended up just entering into consolidation right there after we entered our trade. Even though it took out those highs, it didn't continue to run either direction. It just went into chop, seek and destroy mode, and we got caught in it, and that happens. Kishore Sin, what's your view on dollar today, bearish or bullish? We'll look at gold. We'll pull up that chart here too. Corey, good morning. Welcome in, OG Corey. Shadow Trades, good morning, my friends, or evening. Good evening. Shadow Trades with a new account. Have you taken any trades on the 10 or on the 25K account that you won, Shadow Trades, from the Discord giveaway? Let us know and update us on how the 25K account's going. Today in a giveaway, really, yes. But don't tell them you can't see who liked it. Oh, sorry, my bad. Victor says, had a pretty odd September as well. I mean, I know a lot of people that killed it in September. I know a lot of people that have been trashed in September. We have just been basically at break even. We were up, we've been down, and now we're back down 1R on our overall September trading. So we'll see. One win would put us up back in 1R into profit, because we do 1 to 2. So we could end up September, if we could pull out a win, or if we could pull out 2 wins in the next week, which, you know, based on the last 3 months trade history, trying to get two trades in a week has been pretty difficult. I think the last time we had 2 trades in a week, we had a break even and a loss. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe a win. I can't remember. It was a win and a break even. I don't remember. Sorry, still strolling. I'm catching up on the live chat. I'm just scrolling through. Funny enough, my September is currently 6 wins. Dude, that's awesome. Way to go, cool gamer. Turtle Soup John is an ICT concept, one of his 8,196 ways to verify that was a good setup. I said that completely sarcastically. Please do not hate me, all you ICT lovers. Guys, can anyone say today is giveaway here? John, Turtle Soup, yeah, liquidation. Just common concepts, different names, and claiming them as his own. Here we go, getting into the ICT stuff already in the chat. Indeed, bold question, but how many other source of incomes do you have? I have 1, 2, 3. I have currently 4 sources of income. And trading is currently almost the highest, not quite the highest. Good morning. How are you doing today? Got something fun planned for the weekend? Let's see. What do I have planned for the weekend? I don't even know what I have planned for the weekend yet. We'll probably hang out with my wife's parents because we try to do that every weekend. They live close by, and we try to, spend some time with them. All of my kids are out of town this weekend. No one's coming into town, so kids won't be here. It's still very hot and sunny here, so maybe we'll lay by the pool for a little bit, catch some rays. We'll take the dogs. We have this huge dog park. We'll probably take the dogs over to the dog park at some point. Other than that, I'm probably just going to play a lot of Starfield, quite honestly. I'm probably just going to eat some good food. We'll probably go out, get a nice meal or two. Probably try to see if we can catch up with some friends and hang out. But yeah, probably just chilling and not doing anything with trading. That's for dang sure. The weekends for me are not trading. Like, I do not really do anything once I get off the charts on Friday, I will start looking at them on Sunday night. That's the next time I'll look at the chart. So I'll have a good 48 hours of just no trading business going on. Now, I'll be in the Discord, of course. I'll be in the Discord all weekend. If something's going on in there, we'll be watching, we'll be looking. I'll be on Twitter, I'll be posting stuff. I'm just not going to be sitting on the charts, back testing. I'm not going to do, even though I'm working on a strategy right now, I'm not going to be doing any work on a strategy. I literally just shut off the charts, and I do nothing on the weekends with trading. And you should get to that point as fast as you can. Your brain needs time to reprocess everything that's happened from the week prior. When you come back after a blank slate of not thinking about it or looking at it or doing anything with it, you have a fresh perspective, and I don't know, you just can see things differently. You have a fresh way to do your analysis. Things happen during the weekend socioeconomically and geopolitically that could have an influence. And so you just come back with a fresh perspective. So that's my plans for the weekend. Why not call it a liquidation? Another red flag. Have you also looked into adding 1 or 2 pips more due to spreads? No, the spreads on Bespoke are absolutely spot on, tight spreads. I have had the best execution with any prop firm that I've ever traded with, a challenge or funded account. Bespoke is far and away the best spreads execution that I've ever experienced. So I put my stops where I put them. I put my entries where I put them. I just follow the plan and it works. Almost to the end, but you guys keep typing messages and I can't get to it. We're almost there. Kishore, I'll give you a tweet here in just a minute that you need to go repost for the giveaway, but it'll be closer to the giveaway. About 15 minutes before the giveaway, I will post a tweet, and then you will need to go repost that tweet, and I will tell you very specifically here on the live stream exactly. I'll put the link here in the chat, and you'll see it, and you can go repost it. Nothing yet, Kishore. Yeah. Bastion, thank you for hello. Of course, my friend. Thank you for being back. Inherently conniving trickster. John, man, you are just going to cause riots in the chat if you don't stop stirring the pot, man. Now Ben, look what you did. Now Ben A is joining Ed. I can't trade live. Whoa. Except the live, there's no L in ICT, but I see what you did there, Ben. I see what you did. Alpha Bridge, if I win, I'm going to give it to someone else. That's very kind of you, Alpha Bridge. Shadow trades on the 25K account. Haven't taken any trades yet. I missed on a trade today. It already triggered TP. I got back to the chart after I already triggered, and I don't chase the trade. A sniper buy on GU. Just posted it on Discord. Cool. We'll go look at that. Owen, man. Owen is killing it. Owen has a fresh, brand new 100K fully funded account with Bespoke. So congratulations, Owen. Way to go. I'm actually probably going to get Owen on the live stream, and we're going to just talk to him about his trading journey here. I don't know when, maybe in the next couple weeks or so. We'll get through the 100th live stream, and then I'm going to start bringing on some other traders, some from the community, some from outside our community, but who are much more successful than I am. And we're going to start picking their brains. I have been in contact with a lot of the other Bespoke funding program partners like myself, but there are others. And I have gotten confirmation from several of them, including LOL, Mads the Trader. She's coming on. She has confirmed she's coming on the stream, and we're going to chat. So you're going to have to be on your best behavior that day. I don't know when that's happening. But Albert has said he's coming on. Desi Trades. I don't know if you guys follow Desi Trades. A lot of these guys, Kieran Duff. There are several that are going to be coming on the stream. We're going to be talking to them and just kind of getting their perspective on how they approach trading. Maybe dive in and let them explain their strategies. Again, no one is here trying to convince you to use any specific strategy. That's not the point of the stream. The point of the stream is not to teach you necessarily how to trade a specific strategy. It's to show you and to teach you how professional, profitable traders approach the markets and the trading session. So that's the point of that. And so we're going to try to get more people up in here to help you do that. Hearing from me doing the same thing over and over every day, I understand it can be helpful, but once you can get some different voices, different perspectives, I think you guys will benefit a lot from that as well. Watch Ireland versus South Africa in the Rugby World Cup. I don't remember the last time I have watched more than 15 seconds of a rugby match ever in my life. But maybe it's worth checking out. I don't even know how I would find that to watch. I guess I could Google it, and maybe it's probably going to be somebody's going to have some stream online I could watch maybe. The Rugby World Cup. Is this like the final, Owen? Is it the final? Is it like a particularly special match inside the World Cup? Is this like an elimination kind of a deal? Blitz9 says, what's about dollar yen? We'll look at all the charts in just a minute. Saeem, welcome in. Good evening, man. And Mr. Rajas, heck yeah. Go touch some grass. I agree. Getting out and touching some grass is some of the best. It's probably the best way to go. Shadow Trades Venator, you can backtest my strategy this weekend. It'll be of help. Maybe you add it up. Yeah, I mean, based on the way I'm trading, I should probably backtest your strategy because the one that I'm using currently on the live stream has not done so hot. Glad to know the good people at Bespoke aren't slipping people to hell. I have not experienced any slippage with Bespoke, or if it is, it's normal, what I would consider very normal slippage. It's half a pip, or it's, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not like 8 pips or 12 pips. It's just it's either exactly my entry or within a pipette or a half a pip of my entry of where I've had my order set. So It has been I have had no complaints whatsoever with slippage. Yeah, John, you can see shadow trades in the chat strat channel on our Discord community. There's a chat strat, and Shadow Trades posted his strategy. It's in there. He trades order blocks and inducement. Inducement is when if you want to get long, you're waiting for an old low basically to get swept and identify the order block. So let's say this was your bullish order block. You're coming down into it. He's waiting just basically to get that inducement to run higher. That's a very general description, but that's his basic concept. But you can go see in the chat strat section of the Discord. He lays it all out in there. Basically zero spread on EU on B. Yeah, it is. It's typically always zero. Right now it's zero spread. I'm looking at it on my MT5. It is always zero spread. That's just whatever the price is. It's basically what you're getting in at. Who is Mads? Oh, when is Mads going to come? No dates have been set. Only confirmation that she is going to appear on the stream sometime in the next few weeks to maybe a month, but we'll work it out. And I promise you, I will let you know when. So we'll see. Owen says it's probably the biggest game in the group stage, and it's not the final. Oh, it's a group stage game, but it's a big one evidently. So Owen is Ireland about to, like, are they going to be getting out of the group stage if they win this? Or have they already kind of, locked in their getting out of group play? I'm not sure exactly how it works. I don't know. I'm talking like I know and I don't know anything about it. Growing up cutting hay, baling hay, and bucking hay bales makes me a lot less likely to want to touch grass. Been a Ruggerby. Bastion, please give your prognosis on pound CAD. All last night, I tried to catch a falling knife from a deep 2.5% drawdown. Pause. I'm now in profit. Run. It's retracing now, but I feel Cisco feels a likely downside. We will look. I promise you, my friend. I will jump to the charts as soon as I can get through all the chat messages. So hang in there. Thoughts in Asia sweep. Oh, and I have actually experienced positive slippage on one or two trades on my 100. I have also experienced positive slippage with Bespoke. Mr. Alfie, Owen, defo worth a watch, better than watching England at the moment. Does the United States even have or is the U.S. have a rugby team in the Rugby World Cup? Do we even have a representation there? I don't even know. I bet you can't say chat strat 5 times fast. Chat strat. Yeah, you can't. I'm not even going to attempt it. You're right, Sean. Mr. Alfie, chili tomorrow should be fun. Shalise. Hey, Shalise, welcome in. Good morning. What is the gold spread on Bespoke right now? I can tell you. Give me 1 minute. Oh, I don't even have it up right there. Dang it. But we can add it. Let me add it here. XAUUSD. Add. Where did it go? There it is. Let's see. It's like. So here's how I'm always interested to see what the gold, so it's 2668 to 2680. So it's 1926, and then the spread is 70 cents to 80 cents. So whatever that is, it's 10 cents. I don't know how you calculate how you say the pips in that. 67 to 79, 60 to 72. So between 10 and 12 cents, but are those pips? I don't even know. I'm not sure. It looks pretty tight to me. I mean, it's not crazy. I can tell you that. It's not extremely crazy. Aussie dollar about to reach up into this drawn liquidity, higher time frame drawn liquidity. What about the spreads on indices of BFP? Yeah, though those are. Let's see. IndieX is again, I don't know exactly. They're pretty dang good. Like IndieX is at 14,735.98 and 734.33, so a couple bucks. I don't know how you calculate though. I don't know how you say pips or when it switches like that. Mr. Alfie Owen, I bet Chile will give them a close match. Ireland will get out of the group no problem, Owen says. It's just Ireland are number 1 world ranking. Really? And South Africa is number 2. And South Africa won the last World Cup. Okay, so they're going up against the defending champs, and they're currently ranked number 1 in the world. So that does sound like a very good match. I would watch it, and I would have absolutely no clue what is happening or how to root for what should be happening. Not a clue. Maybe we should do a live stream where we watch the match together. And you can just give me a rundown on what's happening while we're watching. That might be entertaining. What are you going with tomorrow, Owen? John, try to join the Forex World, bud. I went to watch England versus USA when it was last held in France. My mate was in the USA squad, but I still supported England. So I guess the US does have a rugby team, but I don't know. I didn't even realize there was a World Cup going on, and probably most of the United States has no clue that that's happening. It is not a very popular sport. I'm sure it has its pockets of intense followers, but so does Quidditch. There are intense pockets of, so where we live in the Houston area, there is a Quidditch tournament. I'm not kidding you. There is a live Quidditch tournament near to where I live in the Houston area. And it's supposed to be the largest Quidditch tournament, I think, in the United States, maybe the world. People literally hold brooms between their legs and run around a field. And it's a real thing. Like the Quidditch World Cup happens here in Houston. It's a thing. Rugby is like NFL without the body armor. Yeah, I'm aware of like the concept of rugby. I just don't understand how you score points. I don't understand like the flow of the game. Obviously, you're trying to get your when you have, I don't even know what the ball's called. Is it called a rugby ball? I don't know. Because in soccer, it's called a soccer ball, but you don't call it soccer, evidently. Is it a rugby ball or is it called something else? I don't even know. France game last night was hilarious. They beat Namibia 96-0. Okay, so is 96 points, is that a high scoring, is that a typical score for rugby, or is 96 like insane? Obviously 0 is not good. So we get that, but I have no context for what a typical score is for rugby. What's up, Chase? Welcome in. Quidditch World Cup in Houston. It should be held in the Virgin Islands. Okay, so it's a rugby ball. So yet again, my theory holds up that the sport should be named after the ball. Baseball, basketball, football, soccer, ball, tennis, ball, golf, ball, rugby, ball. Here we go. I'm ready for it today. Bring it on. We from South Africa are winning the World Cup again. Oh boy, Owen, you've got some competition. We do have a pretty strong South African contingent here. So 96 is a huge score. Okay. And so very good. Good job. Huge score. Aussie dollar tapped into our higher time frame. Draw took out yesterday's high. So now we wait to see if we can get some displacement lower. Pound inching up, dollar inching down. We'll see what happens as we head into the 8 o'clock hour here. I'm wondering if today is just another big choppy day where not much happens. We shall see. We shall see. I'm going to keep it over here on Aussie dollar, and we're just going to kind of watch that on the chat. The fact a Quidditch World Cup exists is shocking. I was shocked to hear about it, number one, and I only heard about it because it's in the area. And it was kind of a big local story in the area about this is happening. And I'm like, are you serious? Is this a joke? It was not a joke. It's not a joke at all. There are clubs, squads, teams. I don't even know what they're called. They come from all over the United States, maybe even the world, to participate in the Quidditch World Cup. It's called a rugby ball like football, where it's called a football, not a soccer ball. Exactly, Mr. Alfie. Mike says 96 is insane. Okay. Taking AU soon. No, we will not take AU. The next opportunity we have to take AU is a displacement below that candle right there. We do not just jump into a sell. Now, if you're on the higher time frame hourly breaker, it's into that fair value gap. Technically, yes, you could take a sell right there off of that hourly breaker. It's inside the fair value gap. You could sell here, keep your stop up here. But I'm going to wait for a lower time frame confirmation that we're going to get into a market maker sell model and head back down here for these lows. So we have taken out buy side liquidity, and now we are waiting for displacement away from that run of liquidity, and it would be down through this candle. And if that happens, then we'll look for a trade. Wrestling. John, that's not a thing. Ben A, the name of the ball comes after the sport, not the other way around. The name of the ball comes after the sport. That's not... What? Fat ball? It comes before. Wrestling balls. My ball. Oh boy, here we go. Shalise, I'm so sorry. Any other female that's in here right now, I am going to try to change the course of the discussion. We're not going there today. Owen says, okay, here we go. We're getting some information. At least I'm getting information. The rest of you probably already know this. A score in rugby is called a try, which is 5 points. If you make the kick after a try, I guess, you get another 2 points. So total of 7. Gotcha. Okay, I'm with you so far. So if you score a try, you get 5. If you make the kick after, you get 2. So basically, France got 14 tries, a new record for them. Okay, that does sound pretty impressive. And I guess Namibia, they just probably, like, it sounds like the, what was the bobsled team from Jamaica, the Jamaican bobsled team? They're the Jamaican bobsled team of the rugby world, it sounds like. FIFA says it's football, so you lose. That's not correct. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what some organization calls itself. The reality does not change that you're still playing with a soccer ball. And just because you choose not to name your sport after the ball you're playing, like literally every other sport in the world, just shows you how pretentious you are. I'm just kidding. It's rare a team doesn't score anything, especially in the World Cup. The last one I remember is when South Africa beat England 40-0, but then England got to the final and were beaten by New Zealand. I've always thought New Zealand is supposed to be pretty good at rugby, aren't they? What are they called? The Blacks or something like that? Like, don't they wear all black? Isn't that a thing? I only know it because of their cool like pregame, tribal chant that they do, whatever it's called. Rugby is a place in England where the sport was created, so the game is called rugby, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I don't care where it was created. All I know is that they play with a rugby ball, which is the sport is now called rugby because it's named after the ball. Come on, Alpha Bridge. Let's go. Let's get it up. Bring it up, man. Cool Runnings. Yeah, cool. That was the name of it. Yeah. Owen says, I felt bad for Namibia. It's a bit embarrassing to lose like that as a country. Yeah. Ugh. John, thank you for apologizing for the boorishness of the others in the chat. Let's clean it up, people. John is the chief of sinners. So, John, don't act all high and mighty. You are the one that takes us there most of the time. Namibia and Romania, not the best teams, but they're getting good exposure, but playing high-level teams. Cisco says, FIFA are the biggest thing in football, therefore you calling it soccer are in the minority. That's my argument. I don't disagree that I'm in the minority of people who call soccer football. I'm just saying that just because the majority calls it that does not change the reality of what it should be called based on what you're playing with. The All Blacks. That's what I thought it was. See, that's one point of rugby trivia that I know. The All Blacks. But they're supposed to be pretty good, I think. Shalise, it's okay, John. I wasn't reading it. I'm listening, trying to figure out rugby. Okay, good. Don't read the chat, Shalise. Just stay out of there. Soccer is called football everywhere else, which is why it's called a football, not a soccer ball. It's not called a football. It's called a soccer ball. A haka. That's I was going to say haka, but there was some part of my brain that was like, don't call it a haka. You're going to offend somebody. You're going to say the wrong name. But yeah, haka. That's what it is. Cisco, now once the majority thought the world was flat and they were wrong, so majority can still be wrong. See? My point exactly. My point exactly. Ben says, no, it's called rugby because it's named after the place. Then the ball they play with gets called a rugby ball. Cool. Either way, however the name came up first, they still play. The ball is called the name of the sport. You're once again proving my point. What we talk here, rugby, football, soccer training. We talk about everything, Ben. We talk about everything. Because most of the time, trading is doing nothing. Into the 8 o'clock hour we go, 30 minutes away from our 10K account drawing. We're just waiting to see if we get any kind of setup here. And we're just waiting. It's been very, very choppy so far without much to do or to get excited about or to anticipate. It just has not been very, very good price action anywhere. So we're going to wait and see what happens. Aussie dollar finding some strength here as we head into the 8 o'clock hour. Yes, you, John. Doesn't matter what you call a sport as long as you mean the same thing. Cool gamers trying to make the peace. I appreciate that. Oh, and a football is the ball used in NFL, if I'm not mistaken. Will I add in Gaelic football that we play here or not? What is Gaelic football? Now I'm interested. There's a lot of people that still think the world is flat. Just get on TikTok and Twitter and do flat earthers. Even on Twitter, you can find some crazy stuff about the flat earth. And if you're in here and you believe the earth is flat, I'm not sure this stream is going to be very helpful for you. Baseball. I'm off to go play a good game of base. Well, you don't just stop. You don't say I'm off to play a good game of basket. Right? There are some sports where you have to say ball because it's part of the word. Baseball is one word. It's not base space ball. Baseball is one word. Basketball is one word. It's not two words. So American football. We've had this discussion. American football should be called handball. I'm not necessarily in disagreement with you because they use their hands more than they do use their feet for the ball. But the sport's named after the ball. And it's called a football. It's not called a handball. There's already a sport called handball. Gaelic, that word makes me laugh. Why does that? Gaelic football is an Irish thing. American football should be called handball. We're there. We're almost at the end of the chat. Almost completely caught up. Flurfs make me laugh every time they try to prove the earth is that what they're called? Flurfs? I had no idea. This is the first time I've heard that name. But I love it. I absolutely love that name. Flurfs. That's fantastic. Dunamis, so it's a baseball or basketball ball? No, it's just a baseball. And it's just a basketball. It is the type of ball it is, and it's one word. Owen says, if you have 4 minutes, this video is a good explanation of Gaelic football. I don't think you can put in I don't think you can put a link in there. But you could put in the title of the video on YouTube, and then we can go Google it ourselves. LOL, Brad. Flurs, flat earthers. Yeah, it's a term people. Is it flurfs or flurs? Because now I've seen Cisco say flurs, and I've seen Mr. Alfie say flurfs. I like flurfs. That's a great word, flurfs. Oh, there is a very large contingent of flurfs. We literally have human beings living in outer space, orbiting, circling the planet 24 hours a day with video. I mean, I have very good friends of mine work for NASA. One of my very good friends is actually the director, or actually was at one point flew the International Space Station from the Johnson Space Center just down the road from where we live. His job was to go in, and at night he was on the night shift in mission control, and he was in charge of making sure the International Space Station flew and did what it was supposed to do all the things. He would talk to the astronauts on the space station. I don't understand. I don't understand why the entire world would go into agreement on saying that the world was round when it was not. Every major country in the world has satellites orbiting the planet. Every major country in the world. And a lot of those countries that have satellites orbiting our planet, they hate each other. North Korea has satellites. China has satellites. They are not necessarily great friends with the United States. And all they would have to do is just send down some pictures from their satellites and say, you've been lied to. It's just fascinating to me. Like, they are ready to die on that hill that the earth is flat. It's pretty fascinating. The rules of Gaelic football explained. Nin Lai. Okay, cool. We're going to go check that out. I'll have to pull that up and watch that. I need to get informed on Gaelic football. I like Flurfs. Flurfs is a great name. It does sound like Smurfs. They believe the space station is actually underwater on Earth and everything else is CGI. Yeah, I mean, the amount of mental gymnastics that those people have to go through to continue to believe what it is they believe is pretty astounding. There's not many other beliefs on the planet that you have to exercise an insane amount of mental gymnastics to get there. I'm a sucker for it, though. Every time they post something online, if I see it, I'm going to click on it and I'm going to read it or I'm going to watch it because it makes my day and it entertains the crap out of me every time I see them post something like that. So Chase says, what kills me is flat earthers think Australia isn't real. Seriously? Now, okay, I haven't heard that before. That's a new one. I've not heard that before. Flat earthers seem to have a unique case intellectual narcissism. Yeah, definitely, for sure. Gravity is also a hoax. Oh, man. Even Bangladesh has a satellite. See? Even Bangladesh. I'm pretty sure Kenya. No, where was it? Where was it LOL was in here yesterday? Was saying that he got on late because they didn't have electricity in their capital. I bet they have a satellite. I bet they do. Mr. Alfie says they also think that satellites are suspended under helium balloons, like the Chinese spy balloon earlier this year. Do they have we have telescopes that can literally see the moon craters. I'm sure we have telescopes that can spot a geostationary satellite and take a picture of the balloon and send it across the world. Bastion Solt says FTMO allows robot trading. Bespoke, no. As sincere, I can ask you, being in Bespoke, maybe in your talk with Mads, please let them be aware as stakeholder. EAs with no grid, no martingale, then why have EAs? There's lots of different EAs out there that do not trade grid or martingale. I'm not exactly sure if you're asking, can you use expert advisors with Bespoke? Technically, I'm using one right now to calculate lot size. I think it's high frequency trading expert advisors that you cannot use. Those are what are banned, but I'm not exactly sure. Listen, in my relationship with Bespoke, I don't think that I have some kind of extra weight or pull in how they go about making business decisions and what they're going to allow or not allow. I do not have that kind of, I don't know, just influence. Now, that's not to say that the partners don't have an influence. They're trading partners that they have partnered with, like myself and Trader Mike and Albert Burgess and these others, Desi Trades, Trader Ralph, Sniper, I think, is now part of our team as well. He is a killer trader. They do listen to us and they ask us what we think about things, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we can just say you should do this and they're going to do it. Like the reptile people. Yeah, there's a whole group of people that think there are lizard reptile people living among us. The aliens are already here and they're just in disguise. Saeem, what did I miss? Saeem, basically you missed that. Let's do a quick recap. The rest of the world is wrong about calling soccer football. You also missed that Ireland is going to beat South Africa in the Rugby World Cup. What else did you miss? You missed John being inappropriate and then calling everyone else out for being inappropriate while it was himself that started it. And now we're talking about flurfs. See, Saeem, yes, we have satellites. See, there it is. Lol is from Ethiopia. Was it Ethiopia or Kenya? I can't remember which one it was. Ethiopia or Kenya. Maybe it was Ethiopia. That's a quick Google search. Oh crap. Stop it. Does Ethiopia have satellite? ETRSS-1 is the first satellite launched by Ethiopia. It is an Earth. It is an Earth observation satellite. Ethiopia could just break it wide open. Why have they decided to not break it wide open? Ethiopia could change the world. It could change the history of everything we know to be true about space exploration and planetary theory. After launch, the Ethiopian Space Science and Technology Institute spent several months calibrating and testing it, and photos were released in February 2020. The East African countries combined of Ethiopia, Kenya, Sudan, Uganda, and Rwanda launched 7 satellites into space. Kenya and Ethiopia take the lead in the East African region, having 2 satellites each, speaking with the Space in Africa Online Public. That was 2019, so it may be even more now. Maybe even more now. LOL, as soon as rain starts, light goes out. Dude, I'm so sorry that you have to live in those kinds of conditions. That's frustrating when your country has the ability to put and keep satellites into space, but yet has yet to figure out how to consistently have electricity through a rainstorm. That's frustrating. And sorry that you have to experience that, LOL. Caleb says, do you believe in quantum physics? I don't really understand how to answer it. I don't know because I'm not a quantum physicist. So I don't know how to answer that question. Owen says, have you heard of hurling? That's our other national sport. Gaelic football is played by a couple of U.S. teams. New York Gaelic team plays in the Irish Gaelic Football Championship. I have heard of curling. I don't know that I've heard of hurling. Hurling in the United States means you're throwing up. If someone hurls, it means they just lost their lunch. We're not going to do that, Cool Gamer. Unless Bespoke changed it, they definitely allow EAs. EA is an expert advisor. It's basically a trading bot. They do allow trading bots. They do allow you to use them. They just do not allow high frequency trading bots. The earth is Kansas. The earth in Kansas is flat. I swear to it on a stack of Bibles. That's what they are called. Oh, yeah. No worries, LOL. Hurling is insane, in my opinion, the sport I'm talking about. Your mind will be blown by hurling. It's such a quick game. Okay, now I'm going to have to Google this. Sport hurling. Oh my gosh. It's one of the 2 national sporting games of Ireland. It is seen as one of the fastest field sports on earth and only played with a face mask and helmet. That's crazy. Okay, I got to watch a video here, and we may just need to... very quickly, we're 13 minutes away. Let me post a tweet here. This may be the highest viewed tweet I have ever put out. Here you go. There's the tweet. Repost it. Repost the tweet. Repost that tweet. You're not going to want to, but if you want that 10K account, you're going to have to repost that tweet. See what I did there? See what I did there? That's awesome. I'm so glad that I just did that tweet. If you want to be part of the 10K account giveaway, repost that tweet. You have about 12 minutes to do so. Hop on your Twitter. Repost the hot take. It should be called Soccer Post. Oh my gosh. My brilliance amazes me sometimes. All right, now, while that's happening, let us go over here and let's watch this. Let's watch this, shall we? Holy mom, that. So you've got these like wooden sticks with like little spoons or something to hold the ball. Looks almost like a hockey stick. Taped up. Got a little paddle on the end of it. Just whacks the crap out of it. Whoa. Okay, so there's a goal and then there's poles too? Oh, that looks like a baseball. Kind of. Dude. Yeah, you don't want to take one in the face with that. Look at that guy. Oh, you can catch it with your hands. I'm going this way. Nope, I'm going that way. You can push and shove. Try to block. So it looks like you can hit it through the uprights. Plus you can get it into the net. So I'm assuming if you get it into the net, it's probably a higher scored point than getting it into just hitting it through an upright of some kind. Dude, that guy just had a hat on. Do people get hit in the head with those sticks all the time? I feel like that's like definitely... That dude didn't have a helmet on at all. Scoop, grab, whack. Whoa. Dude, that looks crazy. Okay, I'm very interested in this sport. It's kind of like lacrosse, a little bit, it looks like. Is this like a... Oh, wow. Holy mother. Okay. That's a cool sport right there, Owen. Thank you for turning me on to that. Well done. That's pretty cool. What's older sport, rugby or soccer? Oh, it's football. Also, like the stream, else you don't get enter in. That's correct, Cisco. If you don't click the like button, you will not win this 10K account. How's that? You cheeky fecker. He's like, I've already won one. I'm not reposting that. Bastion, maybe they listen to Feedback Simple, a guy trading personal. You won't put pound CAD. All I wanted you to suggest Grid, Martingale, EA trading bot are not allowed in connection to Bespoke. You're correct. They're not going to let you do a Martingale trading strategy because Martingale is one of the worst possible trading strategies. It has blown up more accounts than any other trading strategy possible. So there's not a firm in the world that's going to let you Martingale strategy with a funded prop firm. So it doesn't matter what I ever say to them. There is no way in the world they're ever going to let a Martingale EA into their back end. No, that was definitely, that dude definitely had like an indentation on his paddle. There was definitely like a scooped out area on that paddle. I know I saw it. 3 points to put in the net, 1 point if over the crossbar in between the poles. That ball can injure someone. Fib Zone, talking about sports, Cricket World Cup is going to start from October. Any takers for that? So cricket is growing in popularity here, actually. There is a massive minor league cricket sports complex just outside of Houston on your way to San Antonio. It's Austin. It's huge. And there's when we go up to visit my son in Austin, we drive by it, and there's always teams out there playing cricket. Sharif, can someone win twice? If someone wins today the 10K, can they be the same to win the 100K? Absolutely. So my preference is the 100K, anybody's open. My preference is if you've already won a 10K account, let someone else have a chance to win a 10K account. But the 100th live stream 100K challenge, absolutely, it's up for grabs for anyone to win and participate. There's no limits on it. But if you've already won a 10K account, just let somebody else have a shot. No, the stick is completely flat. Did no one else see the divot in that? Maybe it was just the way it looked. Maybe my old eyes are deceiving me, but it definitely looked like there was a spoon. It's called a Hurley. Okay, so the Hurley, on the end of the Hurley, I'm being told it's completely flat, but I swear I saw something on one side of it. It looked like it was carved out a little bit. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll show you. I'll show you mine in Discord. Please, I want to see your Hurley, Owen. Owen's going to show us his Hurley in Discord, so be sure to jump over into the Discord so you can see Owen's Hurley. Don't be posting your Hurleys we don't want to see your Hurleys. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, if you have a chance to win the 100K, you should definitely enter and be a part of it. The pinned post on my Twitter profile, you just need to repost that, and that's how you enter. You need to be subscribed to the YouTube channel, and you need to repost the pinned post on my Twitter profile. Ain't this hurling sport producing injured athletes? Sure, someone can catch a ball anytime. Yeah, I don't know exactly what they're doing there. I definitely looks like a sport that could have some serious injury potential for sure. Dollar CAD movement. We need to pull up another chart here, just so we can look at a couple things. Oh crap, that's the wrong place. I did the wrong thing. I want this, and then I want to do this. There we go. Yeah, dollar's dropping right now here as we head into the half hour. This 8 o'clock open. This range right here coming back down into this gap up from Wednesday, the chop yesterday. So we'll just see how it responds as it heads down lower here. If it's going to be a complete pullback all day today, or if it's just going to chop again and leave this high for next week. So we'll all that's TBD. I know what I want to see, and now just waiting for some confirmations on lower time frames. If I see them, great. If I don't, also great. Euro dollar heading back up towards its highs, closing in the gap from the news overnight. All right, so we're going to head in here. Let me get Twitter Picker up. I need to minimize this to do that. So we'll get there. Let me go over. Get the Twitter Picker going. Twitter Picker giveaway. There it is. All right. If you haven't yet reposted, one more time, this is your last chance to repost to be eligible to win the 10K account here on the 10K to $2 million funding challenge, sponsored by Bespoke Funding Program. If you're looking to take advantage of a new challenge, Bespoke is one of the best in the business right now. Highly recommend them. Their challenges are fantastic. They have a couple different ones to choose from. Very well priced, and they have an amazing discount going. If you don't want to use the Venator 15% off discount, you can use their code to get a little bit of a larger discount. Just use the affiliate link in my YouTube bio, and that will help support the stream and keep these 10K account giveaways ready to always have them here for our loyal viewers to try to win. So, all right, it is 8:30 New York time, so it's time for our 10K account giveaway. Hopefully you have reposted all that you need to repost. I'm going to pull up the Twitter Picker website here, and we're going to walk through this together. No funny business. We do it all live. We're going to load the tweet. Oh, what? Oh, invalid or expired token. What is happening? Let me get a new, maybe the link. I just need a new link. I don't know. Let me try that again. All right, recopying. We're going to reload. Whoa. There we go. Load the tweet. Okay, what does this mean? I don't even know what this means. We're going to reload the page. All right, let's try one more time. Somebody help me. I know that there are some brainiacs that can help me understand what this means. What does this mean? Twitter picker's down. Good luck. Someone help me understand what this means. Invalid or expired token. What do I need to do to fix that? Oh, it's not working? All right, so we need to find a different Twitter picker for some people today. Maybe it's down, new link. Let's do this. Let me just Google. There's other Twitter pickers. Twitter. We'll just have to find one that works. Twitter picker giveaway. Maybe we'll use this one, twitterpicker.io. Let's try this one. Okay, this one works. Here we go. All right, twitterpicker.io seems to work. So we're good. I don't know what was wrong. There's something wrong with that other website. It's fine. All right, we want one winner. You must follow Venator Trading. We're going to see. They don't need a description. They don't need a profile picture. No banner. It's fine. If they're on the stream, they're here. If they're not, they're not. Continue, and then we'll just verify what happened. Where did it go? I clicked continue. Something happened. There's a Twitter update. Please try later. So evidently something has happened with Twitter, and these Twitter pickers are not able to talk to Twitter right now. Oh boy. Oh boy. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Let me think here. How can we in the comment section? I will, if I do that, it's going to be me picking, and I don't want to be the one that picks on the 10K. I want it to be fair and square. How else can there's got to be another. Maybe there's another website. Let me see here. Let me see if this one works. Okay. So what do you do? Next? No. Oh, I have to pay for that one. I ain't doing that. Free retweet picker. Let's see if this one. Winner from retweets. Fine. Link to your tweet. Good. Minimum number of followers. 0. Number of winners. 1. Get Twitter data. Please log in with your Twitter account. Well. No, this is not going so well. Maybe I should have looked at Twitter Picker before I got on the stream today. It's been working every single week, so I'm not sure why it's not working right now. I don't see where I'm supposed to log into my... It's not letting me... Okay, keep going. Retweet draw. Let's try this one. $10K account giveaway. I don't know why it's making me name it. There's the tweet. One winner. Finish the draw. That's not working. I guess none of these retweet pickers are working with Twitter right now. We surely one of these still works. So embarrassing. I think we'll see if this one works. 0 entries loaded. Yeah, it's not, none of these things are talking to Twitter right now. I've tried 5 and none of them are talking to Twitter. Twitter has updated something and none of the giveaway pickers are able to scrape the data. All right, so how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? It's Kirby's fault. Definitely Kirby's fault. Starting to get some pullback here after taking out yesterday's high, so we're just being patient and waiting. Dollar CAD also starting to reverse. Pound dollar is starting to reverse. Euro, EU's got a longer way to go. I think I'm most interested in AU. Dollar CAD might be interesting here. We'll see. I think I still like AU. I got to figure out how to do this giveaway. I don't know. Twitter Picker is down, like completely out. It's gone. It's not working. How do we do this giveaway fair and square? I need to know. A YouTube comment picker and comment on your strategy video. It's karma. Cisco, it's karma for your bad tweet. It's the soccer gods. The soccer gods have struck and they are completely ruining the 10K giveaway today. A number generator? No, we're not. That's not going to work. Choose a winner from Google form. I think Twitter is definitely the problem. Twitter has done some kind of update and it has completely screwed over all of the giveaway. YouTube comment is probably the next best thing. That's probably still working. YouTube's comment picker, or pick a random number from 1 to 50. Bastion, you're so aggressive, my friend. Comment on your last stream. Oh, we could do that. We could do that. All right, so let me grab the link. Go to my channel. Let's go to live. So we'll grab yesterday's stream. What is that link? Share. We're going to copy this link. Okay, so I think this is what we're going to do. This is probably the next best alternative, is we need to go to this right here, go to that YouTube video, open a new page, a new tab, go to that video, that's yesterday's stream, and leave a comment. Just say hi, or drop an emoji, or just say Venator's awesome. It's not gonna, you can say it's called football, not soccer. I don't care what you say. Just leave a comment on yesterday's live stream video. Leave a comment on yesterday's live stream video. And then we will use a YouTube comment picker. I think that's the best thing to do. It's only going to be for the people here on the live stream anyway. So there's about 50 of you guys in here right now. It's okay, Saeem. It's fine. I'm a big boy. YouTube comments. Okay, so we're going to use yesterday's live stream. I think that's the way to go. So I'll give you guys a couple minutes. Pull open that tab, leave a comment, and then I'm going to now go find a YouTube comment giveaway picker. Let's see if we can. Let's see if this works. We don't want duplicates. Number of winners, 1. We're going to do random names, and then we're going to put in the sum. So how do we, I don't know if it works or not. Like, how do I know that it's pulled up the right? Okay. All right, cool. Okay, so that works. So we're gonna go back. Okay, so here we go. This is, if you haven't yet, go to the YouTube comment page that I've just put in there. What's up, Shambies? Welcome into the stream. We're just trying to figure out how to give somebody a 10K account, and Twitter picker's down, so we have pivoted, and we're going to use the YouTube comment from yesterday's live stream. All right, so we're going to. I hope that you've had enough time. It's time to get rid of. It's time to get this 10K account giveaway. All right. I see you guys commenting, so you guys have just one more minute, and then I'm gonna do it here. So the YouTube comment picker here. I'm gonna post. Get it ready. There's the link. We're gonna filter duplicate users so that if you do multiple comments, it's only gonna do your name once. We just need one winner. We're gonna do a 5-second spin on the random names, and then we're going to solve the puzzle, and we're going to go get YouTube comments. It's done. There's 48 unique comments. And all right, here we go. So you're going to see it right here. I'm going to hit start. You're going to see a bunch of names. You're going to see some of your names start popping up here, and then we're going to use this account. All right, so this 10K Classic Challenge account is from our sponsors, Bespoke Funding Program. One of the best in the business. I keep saying this. If you're going to do a new challenge, I highly recommend that you use Bespoke Funding. It's a fantastic firm. I don't think you're going to be disappointed with the customer support, with the spreads, with the challenges, with the Discord, with the dashboard. It's all top of the line. They offer over $1 million in funding on the two-step challenge. So here we go. Good luck to everybody. The winner of the 10K account giveaway is, here we go, Lee Rodwell. Lee, didn't you already win one? I feel like Lee has already won one. Did Lee already win one? Maybe he didn't. He's not here. He's here. I don't think he's been on the chat much this morning. Oh, okay, cool. You haven't won one yet. For some reason, I thought you had already won one. But congratulations, Lee. Way to go, Lee. Congratulations, my friend. You have won the 10K account giveaway from Bespoke Funding Challenge. So glad. Congratulations. Please direct message me on Twitter, and I will give you instructions on how to claim your account. So Lee Rodwell has won today's 10K account giveaway. If you did not win today, do not worry. We do these every single week. We also are giving away a 25K account each month to a member in our Discord community. And next Tuesday, we will be giving away a 100K challenge. 100K. That's what we're giving away next Tuesday. So congrats, Lee. Happy for you, man. Yeah, Lee is always in the trophy room, and it's well deserved. I'm glad he got one. That's probably why I think he already won one, is because I see him saying congrats to everyone in the trophy room all the time. So maybe I see his name a lot, so I just probably thought that he had already won one. But congratulations, good, happy for you. And thanks for the congratulations. Yeah, we have crossed the 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, so that's a big milestone. I'm very proud of that and happy for it. Tuesday is going to be a great stream. Hopefully Twitter Picker is up, because if it's not, that's going to be quite the fiasco. Maybe Twitter Picker will be back up and running by Tuesday. Fingers crossed. We'll call out to the giveaway gods to get that situation fixed. Not been as active today as I've been on the phone a lot. Well, that's fine, man. You were active enough to be here to win the 10K account, and that's all that really matters, isn't it? That's all that really matters. Trying to see what's happening. Our dollar's getting some pullback now after it's just in this chop. We're going to need to see some pretty clear direction here one way or the other. Currently, there's not anything that has any kind of setup potential just yet. Felicity Shagwell, absolutely. Austin Powers is one of the best. It's one of the best, funniest movies of all time. Owen, gotta go. I've work soon. Pray all the customers are in good form. Owen, thanks for being on the stream today, man. I will be in touch with you. We'll get you here on the live stream. So good luck on that 100K account. And looking forward to see you getting a nice little payout with that. You guys are just trying to get me to say bad words on the stream. We're going to try to use Twitter Picker, John. That's the hope. Hopefully it's up and running by then. See you guys next Monday. Enjoy the weekend. Absolutely, man. Enjoy that rugby. Good luck, Ireland. Good luck to the Ireland squad. I wish I could speak with an Irish accent. I think it's one of the coolest accents in the world. So very jealous of the way you can talk naturally. My name was not even shown in the picker browse round. There were probably several names that weren't shown. Bastion, it's just the luck of the draw, my friend. Get in my belly. Yes, John, that's the big account, the 100K account we will give away. We'll use the Twitter picker. You have to repost I have a pinned tweet on my Twitter profile. You just have to repost that to be eligible. Bastion is here again. Yes, he is. You got a problem. You got a problem. I have a problem? What is my problem? Cisco, Irish accent is easy. Just start by saying turty tree to get you in the groove. Turty tree? Turty tree? Oh, 33, turty tree? Is that they don't say the th, the it's t, tur. Th is tur, I guess. Turty tree. Haven't thought about it much. I think it's a cool accent though. Congrats, fam. John Jones Bastion, he's got 99 problems. I do have 99 problems. And my biggest one was Twitter Picker not working today. And the next biggest problem is that the breaker strategy is broken and no longer works. If you don't like it, you can go. Yeah, I mean, I will give extra grace. I am a gracious person. I will give extra grace, but there is a limit, and there's a limit at which people will get banned, but he's not there yet. Indy say you never need to say who is disrespectful. It's your prop. Let me ask you a question. React like this is your. It's just a language barrier, I think. Quite honestly, I don't think he understands how certain phrases are interpreted in English. It's fine. I don't feel disrespected. Your system picks up banned from you. John. Look at John taking credit for the growth of the stream. I mean, I can't really argue much with that, John. You definitely know how to keep the chat active and going, no doubt. He's from India. This is not a language barrier. Based on what he types. Based on what he types and the way that he phrases his English, and there's no punctuation, it's just run-on sentences. That's why I feel like it's a language barrier. Not gonna lie, I come here only for John. Now I know he's also a math nerd. John, it sounds like you need to start your own YouTube channel, and you instantly have at least one faithful follower in Cisco. Ben, what days do you find most least profitable? Tuesdays and Fridays are my most profitable days from a historical perspective. Cool Gamer says, I don't think any realizes that John Jones is the real villain. John is definitely, he likes to be a good bad guy. He comes off as this laughable, lovable, friendly, nice guy. And then bam, he will just clock you upside your head while you're not watching. because you're a kid. Saeem, man, is going after it. He's done with it, isn't he? Bangladeshi. All right, we're getting into race baiting here, I feel like, and that's the line at which I probably will not tolerate. So we're not gonna start country shaming. I'm a sidekick character. Are you Robin to Brad's Batman? He's Albert the butler to my Batman. Isn't that his name? Isn't he the butler? He keeps the cave in order and gets all of the cool toys ready for Batman to use. John will show you his early uncalled for and unasked for. He will just throw his Hurley right out there. John Hangdong. Do you think that's just coincidence, or do you think the market just moves better on those days? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if it's a mental thing, Ben. I don't know if it's me. I don't know if I'm more relaxed on those days. I don't know if I just don't care. I'm not really sure. I don't really have a good, strong theory about why this system works more profitably consistently on some days over others. I don't know. It's a good question. Good question. Albert or Alfred? Maybe it's Alfred. I think maybe it is Alfred. I think Alfred is it. Saeem says, Brad, I don't want to talk with this kid who doesn't know how to talk respectfully. Just deal with this guy. I'm going to go now. I'll catch up in the Discord. Have a great weekend. Thanks, Saeem. I appreciate your loyalty and sticking up for me. But if he does start, doing racial things or shaming people from certain countries, we're not going to have any of that for sure. Maybe I don't punctuate is because I studied in Germany, Austria, and yes, I have barrier in making you all think why not instead of why. Just having a good Friday fun day here. I agree. At least I am. I am too, Cisco. I'm having this is great. This has entertained me while the market has done absolutely crap. Churchy tree. I'm going to be saying that all day. Churchy tree. I've got to work on my Irish accent so that when Owen comes on, I'm just gonna tell him to talk nonstop so I can listen to him because I love it. See, Mr. Alfie, have a good one. You never fail to exceed my lowered expectations. I'm not sure if that comment was aimed at me or Bastion, John. I also don't want to talk to condescending, patronizing people. No one is trying to patronize. We all just want to get along and have a good time here. But I do think he is very upset that I cannot help him. Turkey tree. Turkey tree. But I need other words. How do I take that and then move that into other words and phrases? That's what I need. That's the help that I need. Oh, come on. I'm trying to help Bash. I think he was just pointing out that from India, there shouldn't be a language barrier for you since you are from India. I don't think he was saying India was bad. In fact, I think that would actually be a compliment for Indian people from India. I don't think he was saying India was bad by saying that comment. Turkey tree and a turd. Beer can is like saying bacon in Jamaican. Bacon in Jamaican. Beer can. Beer can. Beer can. Is that really Jamaican? I don't hear it yet. Beer can. Jamaican says beer can. That's bacon. I don't get it. That's a crisp brand. Maybe say something about a bag of Tato's. It's all good. Oh man, the market is just really not giving us any type of good Friday move here. I don't know how much longer we need to stay on. We've done the giveaway. We've entertained people. The stream viewers have dropped by half now that the giveaway's over. So yeah. Brad, your accents aren't great, but in high school in UK, that Jamaican thing was common. Really? Now you can put the emojis. I can put the emojis on. Maybe they'll start working. I mean, maybe. I guess we could drop some wind here. Maybe they'll participate. I think what I want to do is just go play Starfield, quite honestly. I think that's what I want to go do, is just go play Starfield. So we've had the liquidity grab. Now we need the displacement. So we'll just get the wind up here. We'll get a big strong wind, and we'll get a nice large magnet. If my large magnet, maybe there's a Hurley on here we could throw. I wonder if they have sports. Let's go to sports. Let's see. Is there a Hurley? I see a hockey. Is this a Hurley? Is this a Hurley? Is that a Hurley? What is this? Is that a Hurley? Somebody help me. Owen's gone, so I don't know if that's actually a Hurley or not. We'll take a look at Pound Cat. It's fine. I did say I would do it, but we got distracted with all the sports talk. So I don't want that broker. I want ACAP. All right. Daily Pound CAD. Pound has been very weak against the Canadian dollar. You've had, my goodness, multiple weeks of just massive weakness here. What would I be looking for well, it's bearish. So, I mean, if you're trying to just pick a bottom, I think that's a horrible idea. I don't think you should ever be trying to pick bottoms. I would be waiting and try to trade in line with the trend. Just move where the market's moving. If the market's moving down, just wait for opportunities to continue to move with the market. So you're in a downtrend. You've had extreme weakness. You've consolidated. You've engineered liquidity. Wait for a grab of liquidity. Wait for displacement. Buy the fair or sell the fair value gap and continue lower. If you're wanting to buy here, I think it's a bad idea. It's in a very strong downtrend, and just trying to pick a bottom, it's not a great way to trade. You could, depending on what your strategy is, you could just pull a fib, wait for price to get up into this area and sell it. Because price could just turn around. It's back inside this high. It could just easily grab this liquidity and start selling right here and go lower. I don't know that it will. I don't know that it won't. No one does, which is why you should wait for higher time frame confirmation and just, Be patient. There's no reason to rush a trade here. Don't just pick a bottom. You've tapped into all of the sell side liquidity that you need to. So there's obviously imbalances above you that price may want to retrace to, but you've had a break of structure on the weekly time frame. It's grabbed all this liquidity. I would just wait for pullbacks and sell them. I would not just try to just start selling, and I would not just start buying. If you start buying, you are counter trend trading right in the face of a massive sell-off. So it's not an ideal time to buy. Could you get lucky and buy and maybe get a couple pips? Yeah. But I would be looking to sell after price comes back up into a premium level. So on the 4-hour time frame, the last swing level is here. So maybe up in here, look for a sell. On the hourly time frame, you could look for a potential sell up in here. So it just depends on what your time frame is, but that's pound CAD. It's very weak. It's in a massive downtrend, and I would not want to get into any kind of, I wouldn't chase price and just start selling it from where it is. I would wait for a pullback, wait for internal liquidity to get grabbed, and then wait for displacement and then look for a sell. Looks kind of like a Hurley, but not properly. Yeah, it didn't look like it. This needs to be, this looks more like a candy cane. I feel like the Hurley was more of a paddle, not a hook. If it looked like it was more like, it should be more rounded right here, not this gap. So not a true Hurley. We're taking it off. And I don't think there were any more. There's lacrosse. There's a cricket paddle. There's a hockey stick. I think that's a Hurley. I think it's meant to be a Hurley, but I just don't think they drew it right. That's kind of a cool sport, though. Like I definitely enjoyed looking at that. That was kind of nice. A field hockey stick in the U.S. Hockey is ice hockey. A field, that's probably what that was field hockey. But hurling has aspects, I guess, of field hockey. Bastion is already in a short on pound CAD. I guess speaking to him on Discord before, I think he is wanting to understand if price is likely to go lower or if he should exit his trade. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't understand that question. But if I was in a short, I would, depending on where I was short from. Yeah, I mean, for the weekly draw on liquidity has been tapped into. So you would anticipate the low of the week probably already being put in, and you're going to get an open, high, low, close. The close is probably going to pull back a little bit. I would probably look to see how it closes if it wants to close underneath these lows, but it could potentially pull all the way back up to there. So yeah, if I was short, I would be taking profits on this. It's hit all of the draws on liquidity. It doesn't need to drop. And I would think it's probably not going to drop much more the rest of the trading day today. So I would be definitely wanting to take profits if I was short on pound CAD. See you, Red. Have a great weekend. Are we getting those wins today? Any trades you might take? The only one I'm really interested in right now is Aussie. If we can get some displacement, and we do have news at 9:45, so we might get that. But dollar CAD, if we get some displacement up, potentially Aussie dollar, if we get displacement short, I would be looking for some kind of an, off of this breaker right there. Is what I would be anticipating if we can get Aussie dollar to cooperate. We need to see, now that it's tapped into yesterday's high, we're waiting to see if we can get displacement lower, and we currently have not been able to do so. Pound, if we got a run of highs and then displacement through, maybe euro. Euro is just super choppy and ugly. Low of the week may be in right there. It did already take out yesterday's low. Dollar, I feel like, is not going to take out this high until next week now. So I don't know. I don't. It could be just a blah Friday. What's up, Moses? Welcome in, man. We need to, somebody message TradingView and tell them to add the Hurley, because I guess if John puts a picture of his Hurley, I wonder if I could add a picture of John's Hurley onto TradingView. Can you add graphics? Can you add your own like stickers or graphics to TradingView? That should be a thing. You should be able to put your own images onto TradingView. Can you take a look at Ethereum? Sorry, if you asked that earlier, I must have missed it. What is it? ETHUSD? Is that what it is? I don't even know what, I don't know what feed to use. Crypto? Maybe? I don't know. I rarely ever look at crypto. Weekly time frame. We've broken structure, come back up, tapped in that fair value gap, fallen off. Where's the draw on liquidity? Last week's the low here. And then you've got this swing level down here. Your buy side, I think I'm probably more bearish. Just based on technical analysis, we've grabbed buy side liquidity. We failed to displace and make a new high. We did displace below this. We've closed below this low now, and we've held up. I would think the prior week's low is most likely to get tapped into. Let's see. Open, high, low. I mean, it's pulled back up into those wicks. Tapped into this fair value gap, being respected. Ran liquidity here, started here. This is the breaker. I probably am more bearish than anything on Ethereum. You've had this break of structure. You've tapped back up into this. It's just trickling back up. You're not getting displacement higher. I would wait for, let's see here. 15-minute, you've grabbed buy side. You have failed to displace lower through this breaker here. I think if you got some displacement through that candle right there, if you got a strong closure through there, then you could potentially look for some type of sell there with these old lows down here to be your ultimate longer term hold, but that could be a short scalp setup potentially. It just depends on if you can get that displacement through there. And I say I'm short mostly because it's respecting this fair value gap. It's grabbed liquidity, failed to displace above these highs. It's tried multiple times. I would be looking for some sell opportunities on Ethereum. It may not happen at all. Again, everything is super choppy right now where you're not getting any kind of sustained move or directional move here, which makes me believe that we're probably just waiting for that news event to come out. And then maybe after the flash manufacturing numbers, you get a move for the rest of the day. But it wouldn't surprise me if you just get a pop and then it pulls back in and consolidates too. No one, Lee is 100% correct. No one here needs to see John's Hurley. Absolutely, we do not. You can add images. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know you. Where do you do that at? Where do you add images? Image. Oh, cool. Okay. You can add an image. There you go. Choose the image. We can put a Hurley on there. See you, Bastion. Again. Cisco says, Brad, I got in an NU short earlier. It's close to the stop loss now. Ahead of the news, should I just close manually, or do you think this news isn't likely to cause a big gap either direction? I don't know. The flash manufacturing stung me pretty bad when I forgot to close my order right before it hit. It just depends. I mean, you saw, if you look at like GU, you got a big gap. You had a gap and then a pretty big spike down when its manufacturing came out this morning. EU, same, big gap down, big move with their flash manufacturing numbers. So I think the potential's high that you get some kind of pop one way or the other with that flash manufacturing news. That's just my opinion. I don't know that if I wasn't already in a trade, I probably would have my orders off now that we're this close. We're under 30 minutes away. If I was in a trade, I would probably try to be at break even. Yes, I think there's a potential for a gap. I just don't know. It's typically not going to cause a massive gap, but it could be a 4 or 5 pip gap. And if you're close to stop loss and it gaps above your stop loss by 4 or 5 pips, that could be a massive loss depending on how big your stop loss already was. Oh God, John, come on. I don't need that image in my head. Stop size is 21. Let's see. So if you're 10 pips away, it's a 21 pip stop and it gaps 5 pips above yours. That's like a 25% extra loss. That's just quick math in my head. You're the math guy. You and John should understand percentages way better than I do. That's probably wrong what I just said. What is that, like 20%? 25%, something like that? If it gapped 5 pips above your stop, that would be adding an extra 25% to your overall position of whatever your normal position size is. I think that's right. And I'm not saying it will do that. I'm just saying you need to understand the potential. So if you're 10 pips away and it doesn't move anymore, and if it gaps 5 pips above your stop, that's a 15 pip gap. I don't think it's going to do a 15 pip gap. I don't know. No one knows. Could it? Yes. A 15 pip gap is pretty large. So I don't know that I would do that. And if it's with Bespoke, I have yet to experience a gap over my stop to know how they do that with slippage. So there is risk involved. Alpha Bridge says, if someone wants to trade crypto, please don't. Bitcoin, always the driver. We want to see some volume on Bitcoin first. Until then, we do nothing, just sitting and watching, because now every crypto looks horrible. I don't ever look at crypto, so I have no comment exactly on how that should be. I don't really know. Coming into the 9:30 open, US 30 has been weaker. Overall compared to S&P has ripped up into buy side. NAS has ripped up into buy side, and US 30 has left its buy side in place. Interesting as we head there. News went below my stop, but it actually closed out above my entry because gold did that instant liquidity grab before going. Ah, I see. Gold is its own beast. That's why I stay away from it right now. All right, so I don't know. Good stream today, guys. I think we're at a good stopping point here. Good stream, good conversation, good content. This is what trading looks like when there's not anything to do. Then you just entertain yourself. And I'm grateful that you guys showed up to be a part of my entertainment today because you all were very entertaining. I was just happy to facilitate it. But man, I think we're going to get off here. We're going to get into our weekend. I'll still watch the charts through the news, but I'm not going to stay on the stream to do that. My wife texted me and said that we need to take the dogs out. So I think we're going to go walk the dogs, but I'll keep my phone on me. We'll watch the charts. And if something pops up, I will be sure to post it on Discord and Twitter. But I hope you guys have a great weekend. I really do. I hope you get out and do something fun. Don't just stare at the charts. Be active in Twitter, on Discord. I'll be over there. I'll try to keep up with the Rugby World Cup. Maybe we can continue our rugby conversation and maybe some Hurley conversation over there. No Hurley picks. I don't want to see y'all's Hurleys over in Discord. I will boot you. I will ban you. So Lee, if you haven't yet, message me on Twitter. I'll jump over there right now. I'll get you situated with Bespoke and get that 10K account set up. Brad's wrapping up. He won't read any comments in this chat from this point forward. When it's time to say goodbye, I say goodbye. I'm not one to drag it out. So I really appreciate you guys, as always. You're part of the Venator family, and it wouldn't be what it is without you right now. So thank you for being a part of the stream. You guys have a great weekend. We'll catch you later. Happy hunting. Stay safe. Adios, y'all.